There are 514,000 cybersecurity jobs open in the US right now. The median salary is over 103,000. The field is growing 33% through 2034, 7 times faster than the average career. Sounds incredible, right? But here's what nobody tells you. Entry-level job postings are down 35% since 2023. 70% of organizations are prioritizing senior hires, and most entry-level listings ask for 2 to 3 years of experience you don't have yet. That's the reality, but it's not the whole story. I started with a community college degree and no connections in the industry. Today, I'm a senior cybersecurity engineer, managing SOC operations, earning certifications such as CISSP and CISM, and completing my MBA. I'm going to tell you exactly how I did it and give you a roadmap to do the same, even in this market. So let's go. I want to be straight with you. The cybersecurity job market is real, but it's not what the hype makes it out to be. Yes, there are 514,000 open positions. Yes, BLS projects 33% growth, but a lot of these openings want experienced professionals, not beginners. The hiring industry has a hiring paradox, which is BS. Organizations say they can't find talent, then refuse to hire anyone without 3 years of experience for roles they call entry-level. ISC2 data show that a significant percentage of organizations made 0 entry-level hires in 2024, despite citing talent shortages as their top challenge. And Gartner projects that AI will further reduce entry-level demand by 2028 as automation handles triage and basic analysis tasks. I'm not saying this to discourage you. I'm saying it because I don't want you going in blind. The opportunity is absolutely real, but the path requires strategy, not just enthusiasm. Vague interest in cybersecurity just won't cut it. You need narrow, demonstrable skills, one clean detection, one decent authorization test, a clear technical write-up that makes you more employable than someone with a vague resume and no proof of work. The good news, 90% of employers now consider candidates with only IT experience. 89% accept entry-level certifications in place of a degree, and 91% of employers prefer candidates with certifications. The door is open. You just need to walk through it the right way. A quick version of my story because I want you to see that this path is real. I started at Northern Virginia Community College with an associate's degree in cybersecurity. And keep in mind, my background was in fashion design and graphic design. I did not attend a 4-year university, nor did I have a computer science degree. From there, I got a SOC role. I was monitoring security events, tuning SIEM rules, running fish simulations, and learning everything I could about how enterprise security actually works. I moved to a cybersecurity role at a MSSP, where I managed SIEM rules, alert thresholds, collaborated on incident escalations. I then moved into a senior role at a financial service company, where I now own the entire SOC operations program. I design security metrics dashboards. I run the security awareness program. And along the way, I've earned my Security Plus, SSCP, CISSP, CISM, and CRISC. I have my bachelor's in cybersecurity from WGU, and I'm currently finishing my MBA. Every step is built on the one before it. Your path may not be the same as mine, and I'm not telling you this to flex. I'm telling you this because if I can go from community college to managing SOC operations with the CISSP, you can get into this field, but you need a plan. So here's a rough roadmap. Before you touch anything security specific, you need to understand how computers and networks work. Security is about protecting systems. You can't protect what you don't understand. You need to know networking fundamentals. You crawl before you run. IP addresses, TCP, UDP, DNS, routing. These are your building blocks. Every security tool that you will use operates on top of networking concepts. Operating systems. Get comfortable with both Windows and Linux. Most enterprise environments run Windows, but most security tools run on Linux. You need to have an understanding of both. Set up a Linux VM and learn the command line. Learn how Windows Active Directory works at a basic level. CompTIA Security Plus, your entry ticket. It's the most widely recognized entry-level security certification. Government jobs require it. Private sector hiring managers respect it. It covers the fundamentals of security concepts, risk management, cryptography, and network defense. Study for it, pass, and put it on your resume. The single certification opens more doors than most anything you can do at this stage. Use Try Hack Me, Professor Massive free videos and practice exams. Don't just read, do the labs. This is where most people stall. They study for certs, but never touch real tools. You need hands-on experience, and you can build it for free. Build a home lab. You do not need expensive equipment. An old laptop or a virtual machine is enough. Install a SIEM like Splunk or Elastic Security. Set up Windows or Linux VMs. Generate traffic and learn to analyze it. Document everything you build. This becomes your portfolio. Try Hack Me and Hack the Box. Both platforms give you guided, hands-on labs. Try Hack Me is better for beginners with structured learning paths. Hack the Box is more challenging and great for building offensive skills. Free tiers exist for both. Complete rooms and tracks, add them to your resume. Learn the tools. Wireshark for packet analysis, Nmap for network scanning, Splunk or Elastic for SIEM, Nessus for vulnerability scanning. These are the tools you'll use on day one of a security job. Don't just know what they are, know how to use them. And of course, AI tools. This is the 2026 differentiator. Get hands-on with Claude and ChatGPT for security tasks. Use AI to draft incident reports, analyze compliance frameworks, and summarize threat intel. Learn prompt engineering. AI fluency is now an expected skill, not a bonus. The goal here is proof of work. When a hiring manager asks you what you've done, you need something to show besides a certification logo. Strategy matters when trying to land your first role. You're not just applying randomly. You're targeting the right roles in the right places with the right materials. GRC analyst, SOC analyst, these are strong options, especially if you are detail-orientated and good at documentation. Security administrator and IT support with a security focus are also legitimate on-ramps. Don't sleep on help desk roles. They might not be glamorous, but they get your foot in the door and build the IT foundation that security sits on. Your salary expectations. SOC analyst roles average around $85,000 nationally, and GRC analysts are similar. These are strong starting salaries. The median across all cybersecurity roles is $103,000, and security roles push well past $130,000. With CISOs at large enterprises earning $200,000 to $350,000 or more. Ps, or managed security service providers, hire more juniors because they need people for 24/7 SOC coverage. Government agencies and defense contractors have massive cybersecurity needs and often accept Security Plus as a baseline. Consulting firms train from scratch. Financial services and healthcare hire heavily for compliance-focused roles. Don't just apply to big tech. The demand is everywhere. Your resume and portfolio, certifications, home lab projects, blog posts, try hack me compilations, documented automations. These show specific concrete skills. I configured Splunk to ingest Windows security logs and created detection rules for brute force login attempts. Be familiar with SIEM tools every time. If you've been creating content like blog posts or videos about what you're learning, that's portfolio gold. Your interview prep. Be ready to explain the CIA triad, the difference between a vulnerability and a threat, how DNS works, what TCP's three-way handshake is. If you've been following this channel, you already know this stuff. Have concrete examples of what you've built and what you've learned. Talk about limitations and mistakes. It shows maturity. You've got the job. Now what? The first 2 years are about building depth and finding your specialization. Master your tools. Whatever SIEM, EDR, or platform your organization uses, become the expert. I went deep on SIEM integrations early in my career. Find your lane. Cybersecurity is so broad. SOC operations, GRC, penetration testing, application security, threat intelligence. You don't have to pick immediately, but start gravitating toward what energizes you. The market rewards specialists over generalists. Stack certifications strategically. After Security Plus, consider CYSA for analyst roles or Pen Test for offensive. If you are on the GRC side, look at CISSP or C-Risk. Each certification should advance your specific career path, not just add letters after your name. And build those AI skills. AML is the #1 skill demand in 2026 per ISC2. Get comfortable with AI-powered security tools, Security Copilot, Claude Security, AI features in your SIEM. Learn to automate with Zapier. Understand AI threats, prompt injection, deepfakes, AI phishing. This is what separates you from the pack. And the senior part, this is the long game. Once you have 3 to 5 years of experience and a specialization, the senior path opens up. CISSP, this is the gold standard for experienced security professionals. It requires 5 years of experience across at least 2 of 8 domains. It's hard, but it's worth it. It signals to employers that you understand security at an enterprise level, not just at the tool level. Senior security roles are as much about communication as they are about technology. You need to translate technical risk into business language. You need to present to executives, mentor juniors. An MBA isn't required, but business acumen is. I'm doing mine because it fills a gap I saw in my own skill set. And finally, build your brand. Blog, create content, teach what you know. Every piece of content you publish is a demonstration of expertise. It builds credibility, opens networking opportunities, and positions you for consulting, speaking, or leadership roles. You don't have to be famous, you just have to be visible. The reality is the cybersecurity job market is not easy to break into, but it is absolutely worth it. The demand is real. The salaries are strong. The work matters. And unlike a lot of fields, this one rewards people who are willing to learn, build, and prove what they can do. Start with the foundation. Get your Security Plus, build a home lab, learn the tools, target the right roles, and don't wait until you feel ready. You get ready by doing the work, not by studying indefinitely. If you found this helpful, subscribe. This is the first video in the career series. We are going to go deep on resumes, interview prep, certification strategy, and building your personal brand in cybersecurity. So don't miss it.